This year's UNI men's basketball team has proven that it can score a lot of points through an extremely balanced offensive attack. In Missouri Valley Conference games, UNI has 5 players averaging double digits per game, including Matt Bohannon with 12 points per contest. Now, nobody puts in more time and effort outside of practice than the sophomore out of Marion, Iowa. Panther Sports Talk's Brad Wells has more on the Panthers' number 5, Matt Bohannon.
Just 21 games into this 2013-14 basketball season, Matt Bohannon has already passed his freshman season total of three-pointers made. The sophomore from Linn-Mar High School is a deep shooting threat that stretches the defense. And while his scoring average has nearly doubled from a year ago, his overall game is something that's seen significant improvements from last season. He's more than doubled his assist total from his first year, and he's already passed his season totals in made baskets and free throws and steals.
His focus is just so high. He's not taking any reps off, which, he maximizes his time in the gym always, and he's always trying to do more and more and more, which is awesome to see, for the program. And, I enjoyed working out with him because, he's a hard worker.
He was pretty good to start. Last year he had a great year for us as a freshman, shot it really well. And then just for him to continue to work on it, I think it helps our guys. He really pushed our guys to continue to want to get in the gym. But he was the first guy in here every morning, 6 a.m. He was shooting threes. And I think more than just shooting threes, he was working on other aspects of his game.
He knows what he wants and how to play basketball, and he knows what's best for him and a lot of times what's best for the team. And so even though he is only a sophomore, he is kind of viewed as a leader of this team because he had a lot of experience last year and he's been in the gym a bunch, shooting, working on his game. And whenever somebody's in the gym as much as he is, you can respect what he knows about the game.
Early in the season, Bohannon put up new career highs on back-to-back games. He scored 19 at George Mason, following that up with 22 points against Loyola Marymount. He's a spot-up shooter that gives UNI the opportunity to strike from outside.
He comes off the picks, and he's always looking to get his open shot, and he's just a great shooter. He's always in the gym early in the mornings, putting up shots.
You're confident because you've demonstrated an ability to do something. Matt's demonstrated an ability to shoot the ball. His confidence has grown, and as has other parts of his game.
You prepared already this summer, so trust in that preparation. And that's one of the biggest things I've been working on, is just when I step on the court, I know that I've put the time in this summer, so anytime I shoot a shot, I know I've shot 500 of those a day, so they should be going in.
Bohannon has turned up the heat since the start of conference play. He's averaging over 12 points per game, mostly because of his three-point shooting. Before Saturday's game, of the 48 threes he's made this season, 33 of them have come in MVC games, a number that's best in the league. He's made multiple three-pointers in every conference game, including 6 in the Panthers' record-setting performance of 17 made threes in the win over Evansville.
You always got to know where Matt Bohannon is on the court. You always got to, especially when he's shooting the way he's been shooting it.
He's just lights out. He's lights out. That's all you can really say. He doesn't miss very much. If he's open, he doesn't miss at all. With a hand in his face, he doesn't miss often. So it's always good to have a guy like that at the end of a shot clock that you can pass it to and know no matter what, it's about a 60% chance of going in.
You want guys like that to be successful just because they work so hard. They put so much time in the offseason. So Matt's become one of those guys, even more so than last year, that every time he shoots the ball, you feel like it's going in. It's almost to the point where you're telling these guys to crash the glass on offense, but every time Matt shoots it, they feel like, that's going in anyways, let's get back on defense. He's got that much confidence right now.
Keep looking for shots to fly from the hands of number 5, as it often turns into a big 3 for the Panthers.